Hi, I'm Phil Berman from Balance Catamarans, and I'm here in St. Francis, South Africa, where it all began in 2013, 2012, when we began working on the first Balance 526. And at the time, here in St. Francis, we had just 20 employees, and we were only building 1 or 2 boats a year. We've grown organically over the years to where we'll be launching 27 boats this coming year here in 2025. It's been in some ways a dizzying growth in a way, but it also has happened rather organically. So each year we've consistently, added to our production and built out our teams. So moving from 20 to nearly, approximately 1,000 employees now at the 2 factories in St. Francis and also in Cape Town. Pretty exciting year for us. I'm actually sitting on the first Balance 580, which is a project that we've been working on for the last 3 years. We're engaged in the sea trialing of this boat right now, and you'll want to stay tuned because we'll be bringing out videos and photography of this boat and sea trials over the next coming weeks. In addition to that, the new 502 model, which replaces the 482, has moved into the production line and is already moving along. The new 464 will soon follow, and excitingly splashing the first new Balance 750, which is a flagship catamaran for the brand. Just an absolutely gorgeous boat, a high performance, luxury catamaran that we think is really gonna blow the minds of people that finally get a chance to see and sail it. We think she'll be relatively peerless in her class of catamarans when folks actually get to review and see this boat. Initiatives over the last year, continuing our innovation, working with Integral on the new eDrive hybrid system. They're actually here in St. Francis now. We're putting one on a 526. Innovating our construction technology by now building our new 502, 464, and soon to be a Balance 540 in carbon core structures. So we've learned a lot about carbon and how to use it wisely in our boats. And by adding carbon substructures in our boats, we're able to keep them very, very light, still build wider hulls, carry nice cabinetry and storage to sustain the livability we're after, but yet still have boats that perform at really high speeds. So we didn't set out to build racing boats at Balance. We didn't set out to build charter cats. We sought to build performance cruising catamarans that were gracious to live on. But obviously, anytime we can make our boats go faster, that's always better. And anytime we can make our boats more livable, that's always better too. So we're always working on these two pendulums to keep that balance in the brand. Big initiative over the last year has been education and videos and on the water sail training. So we've learned that many people are coming to sailing now new. They are not lifetime sailors. And the more education we can provide them on passage making, sailing technique, maintaining boats, caring for boats, operating boats, only benefits us and them. More confident sailors are happy sailors, and competent sailors make us happier too because they don't break their boats and they take care of their boats and they know how to maintain their boats. So we're now doing hundreds of videos on every aspect of operating, maintaining, troubleshooting, and sailing and handling our Balance catamarans. And we developed both an owner's portal app for Balance owners where they can access all this information, but also a new cellular app, a Balance cellular app that they can carry with them wherever they go. The advantage of this is really absolutely huge because somebody who's about to come here to get a new Balance catamaran, prior to their arrival, they can educate themselves thoroughly on just about every aspect of operating their boat. How to transfer fuel, how to take care of their water maker, tips on jibing, tips on tacking, tips on sail trim, tips on docking, tips on anchoring, the electrical system, just a wide array of initiatives. And I really want to call out our Senior VP, Patrick Roscoe, and Dean Parmont here in South Africa, and also Bianca, because the 3 of them have worked collectively with also Outer Passage, Darren and Amanda, to produce just an amazing number of videos to make Balance sailors happier, more competent sailors all around. Big push for our company. The other big push this year has been, as we have more and more boats coming out, at any given time, there's 2 Balance catamarans crossing from Cape Town to Grenada or going up to Europe. And so on these passages, which is the longest sea trial in the world, we're staying in communication with our owners. And if we learn that there's anything that's broken or apart or whatever, we want to be ready for them the moment they arrive at our new service center in Grenada, where we have a full-time employee who can turn around their boat really, really quickly. Werner Van Wyck is there. He's an amazing guy looking after these boats, looking after these customers. And now the turnaround from people off of a passage is really, really quick. Sometimes it can be less than 3 or 4 days. Just, oh, well, need a little this, need a little that, and they're on their way. We're also developing a service center on the Chesapeake Bay and building out a whole global warranty service and support network like all good builders do in locations where we know Balance customers will arrive. For example, we had two 526s arrive in the North Island of New Zealand, and we made good contacts with shipyards there that we feel really confident can help them if they need any help. Fortunately, I have to say, and pridefully, their boats really didn't need much of anything, but we want to be ready for our customers wherever they arrive so that they can get help and assistance. So staying on top of innovation, working on the integral E-drive, launching these 2 new boats, and working on new models, the new 502, the new 464 have really kept us busy. But we're excited. We are trying to build out a balanced community of sailors that enjoy each other's company and can come to company events and know that they can always call us and get assistance, service, love, and support wherever they happen to be on their Balance Catamaran. I hope I'll get to see some of you at boat shows this year. We hope to be showing our new 580 in this particular boat in Annapolis, Maryland in October, and another 580 in the Cannes Yachting Festival in September. We're crossing our fingers we can get our first 502 to Annapolis for October, but we're just basically, moving right along. I really encourage you to follow us on social media, Instagram, our YouTube channel, and also on our website, because Dean and Bianca and Patrick are constantly turning out new videos, information on our company, what we're doing, showing you how we build our boats, what's going on at Balance, what innovations are taking place. So we've just got a lot of things that are going on now, and it's all pretty exciting. So please visit and stay in touch with us. And if you have any questions or you feel there's any videos or things that we could do to improve education or offer you something that you're looking for, just please let us know. So until I guess I possibly get to meet some of you at a boat show, stay in balance.